Hello everyone, I am Dr. Soundararaj. I am happy to interact with you all through this video. This is the second video on brand positioning. If you want to gain better understanding over brand positioning from my explanation, please go through the first video. Link for the first video is given in the description. In that video, I have explained the meaning of brand positioning and positioning strategies as well. Then watch this particular video to gain more understanding on the remaining aspects of brand positioning. These are all a few details about me related to my career. I am going to start my explanation on the concept of choosing and implementing a positioning strategy. The positioning task of a brand consists of 3 steps. 1. Identifying a set of possible competitive advantages upon which to build a position for a brand. 2. Selecting the right competitive advantages. And 3. Effectively communicating and delivering the chosen position to the market. In simple terms, in the first step, what we do, you as a marketer identify the list of competitive advantages in your brand. What is the meaning of competitive advantage? It's an advantage your brand has gained over competition. The advantage could be identified in relation to many aspects, product features or additional features which you identify in the third level of levels of product, in the augmented level of product and so on. So after you identify the list of competitive advantages in your brand, comparing it with that of competing brands, you go to the second step. You select the right competitive advantage. Right in the sense, the best competitive advantage you select, based on which you develop positioning and communicate the same to the target market. That's what the third step. Let's get into the details of the first step. How will you identify competitive advantages? It is possible based on a few aspects. Number 1, product differentiation. Competitive advantage in your market offering could be chosen based on the features or performance or style and design of your brand. If your brand is superior than competing brands in these aspects, I am sure you will be blessed to identify a list of competitive advantages on the basis of your product itself. The second one is about service differentiation based on the service associated with your brand. What your company offers could be delivery, more professional way of delivery or timely delivery, keeping the promise to the customers with regard to delivery, installation, repairs, after sale services, training advantages and so on. And the next aspect based on which you can identify possible competitive advantages is personal differentiation. You can identify competitive advantages in your brand if your brand is made or crafted by a team of people who are well qualified and professionals working in your company. If your employees or team of HR are much better than that of the competitors, I am sure you can highlight that aspect as your competitive advantage and based on which you can develop positioning. The next one is about channel differentiation. Based on the channel the firms follow, positioning could be developed. The channel facilitates effective and fast way of moving the products, moving the market offers from the point of production to the point of consumption. Now with regard to Maruti automobiles in India, it has identified a greater competitive advantage on this aspect channel because it has established a wider network of sales and service throughout the country India. So it has enabled the company to identify a greater competitive advantage than competitors in this regard. The next one is about image differentiation. You can make use of or capitalize the image for your company, for your brands in the minds of the customers. Now say for example, if people think of, majority of the consumers think of Sony means quality. In television, Sony stands for picture quality, the finest picture quality. Once upon a time, when Onida was promoting its television, the television was promoted with the caption of Science of Sound. Owners' pride, neighbors' envy. It comes out with a beautiful sound system. You don't require a separate home theater. That's what about the idea behind, the perception of the people that are image people of God for your company. Make use of that image and try to develop positioning. Johnson & Johnson, it has really gained a better image in the minds of the mothers. As a company which is a greater company comes out with wonderful products meant for their just born. This is the image. Make use of the image and capitalize the same image by developing positioning. The second step here in choosing and delivering positioning strategies, selecting the right competitive advantage and deciding the overall positioning strategy. The advantage based on which you would like to develop positioning should be very important. Important for whom? Important for the customers. See, you can identify quite a lot of competitive advantages, but the advantage based on which you would like to develop positioning should be accepted to be important from the viewpoint of the customers. That is more important. Don't say all the differences which you identify in your brand comparing competing ones are advantages. No, that is not. It should be the aspect which you identify should be advantages enough for the customers. That is what important. Among those advantages, you select the one which is accepted to be more important by the customers. And the second one, distinctive. The advantage based on which you would like to develop positioning should be really distinctive. It should be unique, which you have identified in your brand. Superior, the difference should be superior to other ways that customers might obtain the same benefit. When you say based on this particular advantage you would like to develop positioning, the consumer should accept the fact that yes, your brand offers a benefit in superior way than the competing brands. This should be accepted by the customers. And the next one is about communicable. The advantage which you choose for developing positioning should be communicable and it should be understandable to the buyers. Don't come out with some technology or technical aspects in your brand which you cannot explain in your lifetime. I remember once LG was promoting a concept called golden eye. What is it, golden eye? That particular feature which LG has got in its television will automatically adjust the brightness of the room so that the vision of the viewers are really protected, and this is the idea behind it. So something, when you come out with an idea or you identify a technical aspect, try to communicate the technical aspect in such a way the consumers can understand. You cannot expect all the consumers to be engineers to understand the technicality behind whatever you say. That's the idea. The next one is about preemptive. The difference or the advantage which you choose for building positioning should be very hard for other companies to copy. If it is easy for others to copy, they will also come out with a similar feature what your brand has got. Then again you have to go for repositioning the brand. So this is going to be a cumbersome task. Very often it should not happen. So make sure that the advantage based on which you would like to develop positioning for your brand is preemptive, very hard for others to copy. And the next one is affordable. The additional amount or the price which you want to charge for that unique feature based on which you develop positioning should be affordable for the customers. For example, now Sony says, yes, we have also accepted. It stands for finest picture quality. But for that particular feature, how much it could charge additionally? That is what important. Whatever it charges for that particular feature which is appreciated by the customers should be affordable for the customers. It should be kept within the buying power of the customers. Next one, profitable. The difference must be profitable for the company to offer. When you promote an advantage as a base for positioning, it should bring in profit to the company. It should really stand for maximizing sale of the market offer. Then only it is going to be advantageous for the company also. Then let's get into the next concept, unique selling proposition. What is this unique selling proposition? Right. This concept suggests that the company picks a single benefit, that's what single competitive advantage to promote to the target market by becoming number one on that attribute. In simple terms, I could say that USP is the answer for only one question of the customers. What is the question? Why should I buy your brand? Ignoring the brands of competitors. The answer should be your unique selling proposition. This is the reason why we welcome you to buy our brand. What is the reason? Low price, or I give you more benefits, or my brand has got a better style which you love, or my brand is available in so many versions, or so many colors, or so many flavors, or my brand has been serving you people for generations together. A brand, a pioneer brand in the product market of the country. So something you need to identify and develop it as unique selling proposition. Now there are possible strategies of unique selling proposition given here in the table, and they have been derived considering two aspects. Perceived benefits from the product from the perspective of customers, the price company charges for the product. Product, I mean the brand. More for more. That means what? We give you more benefits and you pay us more. This strategy is very much suitable for the target market coverage strategy of niche marketing. When you would like to target upon a small segments, niche segments where consumers are very highly quality conscious. They are ready to pay any amount of price for the market offer, provided the market offer is supreme in terms of quality. So more for more. More for the same. We give you more benefits, but you pay the same old price. Third strategy, the best strategy for the middle class consumers market. For the FMCG products which target upon the middle class consumers, this is a best winning value proposition. What is that? More for less. We give you more benefits, you pay lesser price. Not even the same price, you pay lesser price. Then the next one is about same for less. We give you the same, but you are going to pay lesser price. The price is reduced. And what is the last one? Less for much less. Due to some uncertainties, we are unable to offer you the same set of benefits which we were offering in the past, or because of your preference, we have removed one or two features from our product which you looked as what? Unwanted or unnecessary, in the product. So we have removed those features based on the customer's recommendation. Now instead of 5 features, our brand has got only 3 features based on your priority. So instead of charging $10 per unit of the product, now we have brought it down to $7. Or from 10 rupees it has come down to 7 rupees. So try to convince in that way. So less for much less. So which value proposition suitable for your brand, that has to be chosen and develop positioning. The third step in choosing and developing positioning strategy, choosing the right competitive advantage and developing positioning strategy. The third stage is what? Communicating and delivering the chosen position. This is very important. After you identify the list of advantages and choose the best advantage based on which you develop positioning, you have decided about your USP based on that particular superior competitive advantage. The important part is what? You have to beautifully deliver it. That means communicate it to the target customers in such a way they understand the delivered position, so that they take their right of developing positioning for the brand in their minds. If you want to have a good fit between what you want them to do, what is the way by which you want them to position, and in what way they position your brand in their minds. If these two have to be fit properly, or to have a strategic fit between your expectation and what they do as consumers, you need to communicate the positioning strategy in a systematic way through proper communication. That's what about the third step. So thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, you give a like and do subscribe my channel. Kindly watch the first video, as I said, to get better understanding over brand positioning. Let me wind up.